It's all right.
Join us.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello, hello.
That's the wrong way to start a live broadcast. But
Yeah.
it's like every.
Why are we here?
I just broke every rule possible
on this video.
So yeah, we're just getting ready. A little behind the scenes action on, and this is our 100th broadcast. Wow!
Wow,
well, it's like a
big
double
deal.
whammy.
100, yeah. People celebrate 100, so let's celebrate. All right.
That's as exciting as I get, by the way.
No, that's good. Still hustling, right?
Yeah, we still got 100 more to do. And so we're here with Jeff Herman, Jeff Leo Herman, 2 R's, 2 N's. He's opened up his home to us today, his office. We have a webinar that is starting in just about 15 minutes at the top of the hour. You can see the invite. Melissa Nagy, our social media marketing strategist from Melissa Nagy Designs, has posted onto the Facebook page the link to our webinar. This is going to be great. It's going to be how to get started with video marketing using your iPhone, where you're going to show some love to the Android users that are out there. It's going to be relevant to you. Jeff is going to drive our webinar. Typically, we don't do this. Like we go live on the air, but we're actually chilling here and getting ready for this event. And we hope that you could join us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to be here today, Dennis. Should be, as Dennis said, lots of love to smartphone users. We are going to talk about really simple steps to just get started with video marketing. It's completely doable and approachable for all of us. We're going to talk about the why, and it's really critical that we all have a good background on the why and why do we do anything, right? But more importantly, very specific tactical steps on how to get started and how to just start building trust and credibility, becoming a trusted advisor, and growing your business.
Sweet.
We got a phenomenal level.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I've looked at the deck. It's going to be epic. So you should register real quick. We've got like 36 people that have signed up for this free webinar. That's one of the better parts of it as well, besides the fact that you get some knowledge from Jeff. It's a free webinar, so hop on that. We've got 5 people on. Type in the comments. Let us know who you are. I'm not seeing exactly who's joining, and I'm not quite sure why. Who else? 3 viewers. Oh, there we go. We've got Sharon Washington. Sharon, thanks for dropping by. She's a breakout session leader at DOYO Live this summer, as you are.
When's DOYO Live again?
August 2nd and 3rd.
Thank you.
Sharon's actually a baller, man. She's presenting at Inbound 17, which is HubSpot's Marketing National Conference.
Right.
20,000 plus people.
That's huge.
Huge. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then
that's remarkable.
And she's going to PubCon too, which is really cool. And we've got a few other people that are on the feed, and I can't quite grab who those individuals are, but we're just going to continue to kind of let you see some behind the scenes stuff as we get set up. You're welcome to hang out with us, but be sure to jump over. Look for that registration link on our Facebook page and jump on over and register. We've got some things that we've got to just finalize here in the last 10 minutes, and that's basically it, right, Jeff?
Yeah, that's it. We're getting our statistics straight. We always lead every presentation with statistics and really validating the why behind the strategy. So getting our facts straight, making sure that we have all of our I's dotted and our T's crossed. And hey, we're going to talk about this should be interesting simply because this is a very optimistic, let's go for it, everyone has the tools at their disposal, but we are going to issue warnings. And we do have some very critical information to share, big warnings, big red flags in the market. And if you want insight into these red flags, this is a careful, everyone can do video marketing, but there are red flags, right? And the same companies that enable this can also destroy us. And so how do we walk that fine line? So look out for the red flags. I think that actually might be one of the more interesting parts of this webinar.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think Bobby Knight, the former IU basketball coach, controversial IU basketball coach, said it great. Like, most people learn to write in the 4th grade and then kind of go on to other things.
Right.
And that's kind of like my blogging career.
Yeah, right.
Just because I got the medium, the ability, but the stubbornness behind it to continue to try and to develop the craft. It's going to be no different from a video perspective as well. There is so much that goes into the opportunity that's out there right now on video and the creative aspects and the way that you can approach it are pretty much limitless. But there's a way to approach it, and I'm excited about this webinar because of the fact that we're so ingrained in the live video, and the reason that we are is because we are a live marketing conference, and that's just been the mantra behind the brand. We definitely have to, from my perspective, start to develop more planned content pieces that are more higher quality, and there is a plan in place to do that, and I think this is one of the nice starting points to do that.
Right. Yeah, it's a really important point. Is I've talked to so many people, we're all in the same boat, right? The hardest and easiest thing you can do is go live, because you're live. Hope you have a good set of key message points you want to deliver, but it's it. So there's a degree of planning that can go into it, but the best thing you can do is just go live and capture moments, really build those emotional connections. But at the same point, having that foundational content strategy and using go live as maybe the initial thrust, but then how do you really build out great focused strategy where you're leveraging each platform for their own benefits and their own use and utilization, and that's the harder part. But once again, it's all doable, right? It's really just prioritizing that into the schedule. But
so we're going to go deeper on this webinar. Lindsay, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it so much. Lindsay made a video back. Lindsay Bergen Real Estate, a DOYO Live sponsor. So thank you, Lindsay, for dropping by today. Really appreciate it. Lindsay made a video back a few months ago, and it's actually at the point now where it's had 14,000 views.
Wow. Holy cow, that's awesome.
Day one on Facebook, 6,000 organic views. Day one. So Lindsay's a local real estate agent, realtor here in the Youngstown, Ohio area, focusing in Canfield, Boardman, Poland areas. And so sign up for that webinar. The links there. We're going to get started in a minute. But hey, do you know anything about GoPros?
I know I have one, but I've not used it.
So over the weekend, I'm out, and I don't advise anybody do this, by the way. This is 20 years of stupidity and experience of mountain biking,
right?
All built into one shining moment. And I got my kids out mountain biking on the trails, and I took my phone out and I started to live record them riding on the trails, which was really like a pretty cool experience. We're immersed into the video, and I'm thinking to myself, so I'm actually talking there saying, hey, GoPro, here's your next $1 billion stock movement. Build Wi-Fi into your GoPro camera so you can go live on the Facebook. And I've got to imagine there's a lot of smart people working in that environment. So I didn't know if that existed yet or not.
I think that does. And once again, I have a GoPro, but it's sitting literally in a box on a shelf. For some reason, I just am biased for my phone as far as capturing video. But this boils down to immersive experiences, right? And I just watched this morning. Twitter had great earnings. They just released their earnings today, and they really had great subscriber growth, great usage growth, and great earnings growth. And a lot of that they're attributing to the Trump effect, but then also they're all saying the big conversation. And Scott McNealy, Sun Microsystem, is founder of one of the godfathers of the internet. He was talking about the power of immersive experiences, and our friend Robert Rose wrote a book on experiences and how any immersive experience, because we have the phone and the ability to have this two-way communication, will really drive brand strategy going forward. And so that's, we're talking about more of a personal situation, but how can you take that same approach and immerse yourself and have that dialogue?
For me, that's where it always starts. It absolutely starts screwing around at something at home and then me making the connection. My 8-year-old the other day was talking about, we were starting, I made a couple marketing videos, and I asked my 7 or my 6 and my 8-year-old what they think.
Right.
And because if I could keep their attention for 10 seconds, I might be able to capture an adult's attention.
Right.
So they're like, Dad, this is cool, but what if we made one with Bigfoot? And I said, well, wait a minute. No, you definitely have something there. What if we made the marketing video and used Bigfoot and said, if getting found online is like trying to look for Bigfoot, and we started to go that route, down that. If you can't get found, the whole Bigfoot
Yeah.
Finding
I like
Bigfoot.
That. I like that.
So we have to develop. But anyway, that's where it usually starts. Very elementary like us.
Hey, same deal here, right? That's where, they say, YouTube, right? Mature video platform. My kids watch more YouTube than they do regular TV.
Totally.
And a lot of people, no one's written off YouTube. It's the second largest search engine. But once again, as far as video consumption and, anyone with the ability to build a channel, YouTube is where it's at. It's going strong, if not getting stronger.
Totally.
It's completely, don't discount YouTube.
We forget about these mature platforms, like even that, like Pinterest. Like you haven't really heard any talking head in the past probably 3 to 6 months say one darn word about Pinterest, but the adoption is still very massive.
Yeah.
They have great engagement. We're very fascinated with some of the existing platforms that can continue to evolve shiny new toys, and then you just have Pinterest sitting in the background just with a ton of engagement. So maybe we'll fire up the hit the start button.
Start.
Right here.
Where's that? Start.
Yep.
Start.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. Why don't you go ahead and find the link to our webinar, how to get started, how to leverage video. Wait a minute. What do we?
How to get started on video marketing using your iPhone.
How to get started with Jeff Leo Herman. Join us over on that registration. Hop on by. We're going to go ahead and get this broadcast started, and hope that you can join us. Thank you.